You represent the Saguaro district, and in your district, you do have a point of pride, though, that you have to tell us about. I know that Thunderbird Paseo Park is very special to you.
It is. If you look at the Saguaro district, the Thunderbird Linear Park goes right through the middle of the district. It's one of the most open areas for walking, biking, horseback riding. And, you know, in certain areas, we actually do have soccer fields and football fields. When I first came on council, there was no lights or anything at the football and soccer areas about 59th and Thunderbird. Maricopa County Flood Control had always been resistant to us putting lights down there, but, you know, we had meetings and they said, well, you know what, if you do it this way, that way, we could maybe entertain, you know, having lights. Well, we do have lights down there, so that just increased the ability for young people and adults to be able to use it.
Yeah, all hours of the day, and that's got to make you feel good when when it's 8 o'clock at night and you're driving somewhere in that area and you see those lights.
Well, I know when I'm coming to council meetings that you know, I'm going down there and I'm going, oh, I'm going to a council meeting, but look at all those families down there.
Yeah.
The other thing too was I was able to get funding to revitalize the landscaping, and we planted hundreds of trees, the correct trees, native trees down there, and replaced over a mile of irrigation lines that were probably 20 years old. Replaced it from the hard plastic lines to the drip system and all that, and pretty much, you know, if that system goes out and down, you know, 20 years from now, those are desert plants and they'll be able to survive. So we've had signage put down there to let people who maybe have relocated from other states to understand, okay, oh, that's a Palo Verde tree or Palo Brea tree, or that's a certain kind of cactus. So it's not only fun, but it's educational.
And they can learn about Arizona while they're at it, yeah. Another thing that's been very important to you is volunteering here in the city. You've always stressed that, and you support the city's volunteer program. You've actually highlighted the city's volunteer program on your show.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I'm very proud to say we have a lot of community volunteers that help anything from painting houses to cleaning alleys, and I can't tell you the number of times that we've had these groups go through the Thunderbird Paseo and pick up litter.
Up trash, sure.
And you know, we go through there all the time too, but in between they'll go through, and if we have a storm, you know, all that water, the runoff, comes down into the Paseo the way it's supposed to do that, but along with that it brings a lot of trash and debris. So we're pretty excited that they do that. And you know, volunteerism is something that I was taught at a young age, and it's about giving back. And I'm glad you don't have on video some of the times that I went out and helped paint a house, because I'm kind of scary on a ladder. But they have some pictures of me up at the corner, the peak of the house, trying to paint it, you know, and fortunately I've been able to confiscate those pictures, so you can't see those.
We might find them. We might be digging around. Well, you know, if anyone's watching and you are interested in volunteering here in the city, or having your family, or sometimes young people, I know like my daughter through her school, she has to do community service. Go to the city website again, glendaleaz.com, and there's a whole section on volunteering and how you can get involved.
And then I want to say too, I want to thank the employees, because they are another group. We call them the Glendale Stars, and all the departments. They volunteer, and they if they paint a house, or they're the ones that are the like the leaders on the group, the work group. You know, you always have to have somebody to make sure everybody shows up on time, does the project. So I want to say to the employees, thank you for doing that.